So
Now, everybody knows that I love to drink. This one right here is hard to drink because it's so many liquors. He put awesomeness in here. It's called the Seven Seas. It's not even on the menu. It's a secret drink. And now him and I are friends, and he's gonna come and hang out with us tonight, maybe. Hey, let's go.
And now I'm standing. What's up, everybody? It's Neverland Nate coming at you live from my bedroom, right outside of Neverland Nate's enchanted tiki porch, which it's humid and I don't want to deal with it anymore because I was in the sun all day. But we do have somebody live on location. Sean, can you hear us?
What's up, Nate? How you doing? This is Skipper Sean live from the Disney Riviera Hotel. I'm actually on the beach, kind of in between Riviera and the Caribbean. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but
Yeah, absolutely can.
it's humid, but it's amazing. Dude, this hotel is awesome. Like, it's seriously awesome.
Yeah. Well, let's
Like, I'm just going to stay here.
Mezcal Manny.
Manny.
Caribbean or Caribbean?
Caribbean. I'm just saying. I mean, it's okay if you're wrong, but it's fine.
Caribbean. How about that?
Caribbean.
So yeah, this week we want to talk to you guys about Riviera Resort. We had the chance. Well, Sean was feeling a little under the weather yesterday and stayed on his couch, but we did get to go over to Riviera yesterday and sample some delightful drinks, and as well as the hotel itself. So in my personal opinion, I think that the hotel is very plain, especially for being a brand new hotel. It just looks, it's great. Yeah. It looks like a big Marriott or a big Hyatt. You know what I mean? But one thing that they do have going for them there is everybody's got balconies, which is huge.
Mhm.
And it looks like, from what we could tell yesterday, that those balconies, the partitions that are between the balconies, looks like they can be swung so that if you have two rooms adjoining, you can put that partition down and you guys can both enjoy the balcony as a whole, as opposed to being.
I'm going to go investigate that now because now you piqued my interest.
Someone's door in to find out what's going on.
Excuse me, sir. Your balcony is open.
Yeah. Can I see? Do you have a key?
So I see what you're saying. There's a partition.
Yep. And
Let me
if
see
you
if I can
look on
reverse
the
my
partition
camera.
up against the wall, you'll see it looks like it's a hinge. This is great, Sean. I can't believe you're there. I literally just left him at SeaWorld like an hour ago.
So yeah, there is. It's hard to see, but there is a partition, like, up there.
Yeah, so between those two sliding doors, there's a partition that comes out, and it looks like there is a hinge, and it wouldn't hit either of the doors.
It's actually bolted shut, so they do not swing open. They're bolted on both sides.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it would have been cool if they did.
Yeah.
No, it would be great, because if somebody had adjoining rooms, if you have kids staying with you, a nanny or something like that, the parents are staying in the other room, you'd be able to swing that open. Hey, Disney, figure it out. Just go up and install hinges on your brand new hotel. That's just, but the inside of the hotel, super cool. They've got a lot going on in there. It looks a little bit more luxurious because it is a DVC resort. So they're trying to cater to that higher end clientele of people who own DVC, which is actually cheaper than going to Disney all the time. So what I did notice is that they have a lot of movie posters that go down the hallways, but they're in French. So they're French release movie posters. I guess it's a French and Italian blend over there at Riviera is kind of what we got to, because obviously Toppolinos is at the top, and that's a very Italian style looking, and food wise, it definitely just smelled like pasta and gravy and meatballs, honestly. But Sean happens to be right over by Bar Riva, which was.
I'm actually walking that way right now.
We were able to check out Bar Riva yesterday. For those of you who like rum, their staple rum there is Plantation, and they also have Plantation Pineapple. So I was super excited because that's one of my favorite rums. So I ended up having a double Plantation Pineapple and diet soda.
What are those made? I see these little circles with like Disney attractions on them hidden throughout this hotel. Do you know what those are?
There was a scavenger hunt that we saw that was going on yesterday when we were sitting.
All the resorts have them. They were up when we were at at the Poly yesterday. I saw some that said like Haunted Mansion 3 and
Right.
different things.
Yeah, this one says Disney Railroad.
Okay, nice. Oh, Sean just walked by a bathroom, so in case he has to go, he can go.
There's a little hidden Mickey up here.
Oh, nice. With a butterfly underneath it.
So, according to DVC's website, it says the Riviera is supposed to celebrate the grandeur of Europe.
Okay.
So it would make sense, the different, French, Italian.
Well, I guess there's a Riviera in both Italy and France. There it is.
Yep,
Bar
French
Riva.
Riviera. Yep.
Sorry, I'm finishing up some pasta.
Toppolinos.
Oh, yeah. Show us the menu, Sean. Here, I'll bring Sean to the fourth. Wow, no, not what I wanted to do. Stop it.
I'm not sure why Nate's big, but there we go. I think there's some good stuff here.
They have an Aperol Spritz.
Some frozen drinks. And then they got some like salads and sandwiches and
spicy Italian. Hey.
Yeah, so that quite a bit, but it's pretty cool. It's like a kind of a cafe lounger style place.
You're definitely not going to see a DJ there and everybody throwing their hands up and lights like that going on. But it's
pretty cool artwork.
Yeah, definitely.
I like the towel.
Yeah, it's cool. Pretty neat.
Yeah, no, Bar Riva is, we had a great time. The bartender, Adam, was my server yesterday, and he really knew how to make a drink, I'll tell you. It was really something else. It wasn't a double. It was more like a quadruple, and that's what I like. So it actually worked out really well for me.
So, Nate, being a DVC person, is 10 points a night a lot?
No, that is actually very inexpensive, and that's probably one of the cheapest that I've heard of for staying at a resort. I've seen Animal Kingdom go down as low as 9 points a night, and obviously a bungalow at Poly is about 212 points a night. So
yeah, the base room is 10 points a night.
Right, off season, all that. Yeah. But you can get those. You can get rooms there. They're very simple rooms, double queen. Or a queen with the pull down, what do they call the Murphy beds, I guess is what they call them. And they're not highly decorated. I mean, it's very white and gray, very, very, very simple and elegant.
What do you think a 3-bedroom villa would be there?
I don't know, 45, 47?
108.
Ooh-wee. But if you have 3 people staying there, and you rent points or something like that, it's definitely worth it. When we were there yesterday, there happened to be a storm in the area. Go figure, it was about 3:30 in the afternoon in Florida. So everybody did get pulled out of the pool. But they've got a cool slide there with a kids' play area kind of in the back. And then they have their pool, and then they have a quiet pool across the other side of the courtyard. And before we came on, Sean was just walking into the hotel and coming down the back stairs. And they do have things for people to play. So they do have a bocce court. They do have cornhole. They've got chess. Connect Four. Sean, what else was over there?
There's like beanbag toss, Connect Four. There's bocce ball. All kinds of fun games and stuff.
Man, I haven't played
bocce. Kid area, kid pool, splash pad.
Right.
And they have like some really nice just walking trails and.
Yeah, you could definitely walk around everything and almost down the middle of everything as well. So very pretty resort. I mean, besides the color of the hotel, I like when people come to Disney, they want to feel that, wow factor. They want to see, like, you go to Poly, you're like, holy cow, I'm in the South Pacific. You go to Grand Floridian, and Grand Floridian's kind of along the same lines as this hotel, where it's a very simple thing, but Grand Floridian has many buildings, whites and reds.
I kind of think, though, they did that on purpose just because right across the little river here, which is like a 3-minute walk, is the Caribbean, and it's extremely colorful. So I think it kind of like
all the buildings are
the two different. Yeah. Because they're so close together, I think it just sets the two apart. So, it's like a separate hotel and not a continuation off the Caribbean.
Well, kind of like they did with Coronado with the tower. The tower's kind of like plain, but then you
Right,
have
and then you have all the casitas and
Yeah.
all those as well. But if you look at the colors of the tops of the buildings at the Caribbean Resort, it's the same colors that they've incorporated into Riviera. So you get those blues, that blue teal color, and you get that orange color. And that's the top of the buildings over there at
Mm.
Caribbean. Now the thing is about that is Caribbean's huge. It's a huge resort. It's a huge layout, multiple buildings, and they're all Caribbean countries. So you have Jamaica, you have I think there's 7 or 8 different lands. I mean, there's a bus loop that goes through there just to pick you up and drop you off at the separate things. Other thing good about the Caribbean is that they all have their own separate pool. So they have a small pool that's like their community pool for each one of the spots that you can stay in, and then they have a huge main pool which is very pirate themed, broken shipwreck, cannons, zero entry. Obviously, a lot of these resorts are going to have zero entry. I'm not sure if Riviera does. I didn't look at the pool that much, and I didn't swim there when I was there. Man,
I'm trying to see. I don't see zero entry on this pool, but I know there's like a couple pools here.
right.
So I might.
I can't make this.
I'm on the backside of the pool.
Is that like the backside of water?
I mean, it is. The nice thing is both these hotels, Caribbean and Riviera, are on the Skyliner route.
Yep.
Correct.
So you have really quick transportation to Epcot and Hollywood Studios without having to wait for buses and stuff, which is kind of nice.
The way that we did it yesterday is we went down to Disney Springs, had lunch at Deluxe Burger, which, by the way, if you go to Deluxe Burger, you don't just have to get a cheeseburger. They had a buffalo chicken sandwich that wasn't like that over spicy, over vinegar taste. It was actually a really good. It was actually a really good sandwich.
What's the movie for tonight?
What's that?
Encanto, great movie.
Oh,
Isn't
Yep, they're getting ready for the big blow up. How big is that screen? 20 feet. We're gonna watch this sucker blow up.
don't they have like in Caribbean?
It's kind of cool because you can watch it from the pool. So it's obviously gonna go above the. You can kind of see there's like a grassy area on the other side of the pool here.
Yep.
They have
Absolutely. Every day at
they have
3:30.
massive speakers. Just ignore me. I'm looking at your speakers.
Don't they have like a Spanish?
JBL Control 28. Actually, those are Control 29s.
Don't they have like a Spanish tower in the pool of the Caribbean beach, or like an old fort, like a broken down fort with a slide?
They have the slide, and then there's a shipwreck that actually stands at one end of the pool, and it's kind of like broken off in half. Yep.
So Nate, is that up there? Is that the
Toppolino Terrace is right there. Yeah.
So
we spent 3 hours there last night, just sitting on there. They have super plush couches up there. Obviously outdoor furniture couches, but it was so comfortable. Tons of pillows. The kids just kind of like sprawled out. There was no one out there.
It looks like there's no one. There's like maybe 4 people up there right now. It's insane.
Right. But when you get up there, it's still 15 feet deep, as well as the entire top level of that whole railing is all part of the terrace. And people come out and they'll have a sip, and look at the view, and then usually go back inside and finish their dinner and stuff like that. Is what we saw last night. But we just went up to we were wearing shorts and t-shirts. Many of the people that were there were wearing gowns and suits and polo shirts. Polo shirts tucked in with shorts and stuff like that. Fire pit, light it up.
So you're describing
there's a whole sitting area here by the fire pit.
Yep.
Like watching the water, and there's no one here. Oh, they're rocking chairs too.
Nice.
There you go.
If my wife is watching, I'm not coming home tonight. I'm just gonna sleep out here.
Points to stay there for the evening.
I don't need no points. It's free right here. How to attend Disney for free?
Riviera is actually very close to Disney Springs. So when we had lunch at Deluxe, like I said, and then we did a little bit of shopping and then got on the bus over there, it was about 4 minutes, a 4-minute ride from there to Riviera. So it was super
Keep in
quick.
mind, this hotel, if you want to check it out, they are pretty strict at this one about coming here if you don't have reservations, either at the hotel or at the restaurant.
Right.
So your best bet is honestly to park at Disney Springs and take a bus over, because chances are, unlike Poly where you can get in, here it's hard to get in.
Yep.
Unless you're an Uber driver like me, then you can just pretend you're picking up a guest and they'll let you right in.
Did they give you issues tonight?
No, not at all. I just had to show my ID and they let me right in because I said I was here to pick up a guest.
Gotcha. Okay. I've noticed that some of the resorts have kind of like a lot more lenient about people getting in. You know, I'm here to pick up a quick service order, and then, oh, okay, see you later. Have a good time.
Right. It's hit and miss.
Yeah, it depends on who the security guard is, but when you know.
Yeah, this hotel is pretty busy right now, so I can imagine they're probably stricter about it because there wasn't that many parking spots available right now. But
right,
it's a beautiful hotel. I mean, besides the gray block color, it's nice. I would definitely come here and hang out for the night.
Dude, it was amazing like I said, we sat up on that terrace for 3 hours last night and we would just walk in, go up to the bar. The guy's name was Chris. He's from Worcester, Mass, actually. So
Wash your sister.
Yep. And he was making stiff drinks. I'm trying to pull up an overlay right now so you guys can see what I was desktop. Here we go. Nope. That's not it. They have their name in the ice cubes. So I was getting rum old fashions, and they have the big square ice cubes, and it had Toppolino Terrace like burned into the top of it in dark brown. So
really,
yep. So that was cool. But when we first got upstairs to Toppolino Terrace, and the elevator opened, so you go up to the 10th floor, elevator opens, and you're almost standing right at the check-in desk, and you know, the cast members that were there were obviously dressed up, and they have wine. They have like not coolers, but like showcases of wine, dried pastas, and things like that. And we were like, we're gonna get thrown out of here in like 10 seconds. But we just walked up. I said, hey, do you guys have a bar up here we can get drinks from? She's like, yep, it's right around the corner. And we just walked in. Everybody's sitting down eating. It's not a very big restaurant. It's actually fairly small. And we just walked up to the bar, posted up, grabbed some drinks, and the bartender said, hey, you got to go outside and check out the terrace. So we did, and that's where we stayed for quite a few more drinks. But yeah, what a view right across that lake. So that lake separates Riviera from Caribbean Beach.
Yeah, but Caribbean Beach, so it starts here, and it literally goes all the way around the lake, all the way, and it just keeps going.
And they have a walkover bridge as well to get to the other side of the resort itself. But if you look really, really closely, I wish I could.
Yeah, I got to quick show this movie screen because it's pretty legit. They weren't lying. It's huge.
Shift 6. Let's see what happens if I do Shift 6.
So it's cool because it's behind the pool, so kids can just sit in the pool and watch it.
Here,
that's pretty awesome. Bruno, right?
Encanto.
Yeah, not talk about Bruno.
Right. Yeah, don't talk about him. And they have like the backlit projector, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was awesome. But yeah, it's nice here. These are amazing. Come on, who wouldn't want to stay here?
Right. Yeah, it looks great lit up at night, especially with that backdrop sunset that you have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks awesome.
So what else did you do this weekend, Nate?
Well, I went to your house on Friday night.
We did happy hour. From what I remember, it was a success.
It was a success, meaning that you took your clothes off and went to bed without telling anyone. I mean, that was a success, I guess.
I went to bed first before the clothes came off, so let's get that straight. But yeah, Saturday was a rough day. I did not meet Nate out at the Riviera.
No,
because I couldn't get out of bed. So what's up, man?
Sean woke up at 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, and we were already in Disney Springs. So that's
so then today we made our way to SeaWorld, where once again we had an amazing time.
Yeah,
I just love that park. Like it's awesome. We didn't even do anything. We didn't go on any rides. We didn't see any show. Well, we saw one show, the Rescue Tales, which is don't waste your time on it. But
I mean, look, if it's raining, I mean, it did start to rain for a minute, and we were headed in there anyway. So we sat down. It's air conditioned. It's kind of stadium style seating, but it's inside of a theater. So it's not, it's not flip down seats, but the seats. Oh my God, stop. It's my text messages from the MVP group, and it's just like, it's crazy. It just keeps he like says one word every text, and it just keeps going ding ding. It's crazy. But it was cool. I mean, they did have some animals there. There were a couple of birds that they brought out, and it's all rescue. It's all rescue animals that they have. So somebody accidentally hit an owl and brought it to a rescue, and then these people are the rescue people. So they bring out and they say, "Oh, this is so and so, and this is what they do."
Would you call them the rescue rangers?
Oh, what's up, Scotty? How are you? Good to see you. Scotty will be down here to visit us at the end of August. So we'll have to do yet another gathering, get together, soiree. Remember last time we saw Scotty?
Yep.
Jocks and then Grog. Yeah, that was good stuff. And then, again, today we went to SeaWorld. I swear to God, I'm going to punch my phone. We went to SeaWorld today. We love SeaWorld. It's so much fun. Like Sean said, you don't even have to ride anything, and you can just sit there. There's quite a few places where you have a good breeze. You're out of the sun, and you can just people watch. Have a couple of these bad boys, which is what you need to drink when you're down here. You have to drink
ultras
when you're down here,
or rum,
yeah. But rum makes your head hurt,
or apparently mezcal. But I'm not sure who likes that besides Manny.
There's a ton of people.
This is the rum that I'm drinking this evening because it's pineapple.
Ooh, oh, pineapple.
I happen to just like pineapple rum, plantation pineapple Stiggins, and this Valley High stuff since we found it at Hagen's that night. Yeah, we've gone through quite a few bottles of this stuff.
So I gotta say, it's cool that they're playing a movie, but you literally can't see it on the screen at all because it's too light out. Like they need a better projector. They're gonna do that. I'm sure, like in a half hour, it's gonna be awesome. But right now, it's like.
I noticed that at Poly too, with the projector that they had when they were showing movies and doing dance party with the kids. You couldn't even see it. Like the cast members were definitely more prevalent than the screen was. Yep. So what else can we say about Riviera? Again, it's a quick walk over to Caribbean if you want to go over there and grab drinks. They have quite a few bars over at Caribbean. Here, there's only the two. So there's Bar Riva, which Sean just showed us, and then Toppolinos upstairs. And there's really not much else inside the hotel. There's the coffee cafe when you first walk in. And when you first walk in, it's very wowing just because it's a lot of bold iron colors and great brand new carpets that say welcome home, DVC members, Disney Vacation Club, things like that. Obviously they have their small gift shop in there, which is primarily geared towards DVC members as well. You can get a lot of DVC merchandise in there. And then right next door is that coffee shop that Sean walked by as well.
Yeah. We found the Haunted Mansion little scavenger hunt thing.
Yeah, there are scavengers. For those of you just joining us, welcome. There's scavenger hunts at all of the resorts, and not only is Sean showing us scavenger hunts, but people.
And we had Instagram models happening.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you can just turn your camera around and set it up somewhere.
Influencers.
Trying to see if I can't get her back on here.
Ask her. Say, hey, I'm with the Drunk Disney Dads. What's up? Follow us. What's up? But you have to say what's up a bunch of times. So
I would need to see her ID first.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
This is recorded, so.
Oh, the cafe serves alcohol too, Sean. So you can go right back up to the coffee cafe, Mario says, and grab a libation there. But you're driving tonight, so probably not.
Yes, I am. So I did say I was picking up a guest here, but I am driving Uber when this is done. So Disney is actually really busy around 9-10 o'clock at night. Obviously, theme parks are getting closed and people are getting done with dinner. So,
and of course, folks, keep in mind that when you come down here, if you don't want, so there have been a lot of people having problems with Uber and Lyft where they've been canceling if you want to get picked up at the airport. Because what happens is people get off the plane, and as soon as they go over to their luggage, they hit Uber or Lyft, whichever one they're using. I think it's been, what was the one today that the person said that they had the problem with?
Uber.
Canceled. Uber.
She got canceled twice.
Yep. So Sean actually has his own transportation company. So you can just hit Sean up, and it's actually better rates than Uber and Lyft. So, Skyliner. There you go. For those of you who like being suspended in the air for unknown periods of time, because you never know when that thing's going to close or shut down or anything.
So I would get on one, but one, I hate it.
Me too.
And two, I don't know if I would get reception inside because it's like a metal tomb.
Oh, true.
And three, there's no airflow.
Yeah, there is.
There's a cool breeze right now, so it probably wouldn't be too bad. But I don't know if you can tell, but they're all like each one is themed to a different movie, which is kind of cool. Some of them are blank, like this one here is blank, but this one here has the 50th Mickey and Minnie on it, and pretty cool. They are convenient. I won't lie, they are very convenient.
They're convenient when they're running, but even like yesterday when they called everybody out of the pool, when they shut the pools down, guess what else they shut down? The Skyliner. So all of a sudden, the Skyliner sped up to almost twice that speed because they were just trying to dump people off of it. You know what I mean? So and then it just stopped, and it was down for a little over an hour.
Now we are in the Caribbean.
Yep. Super quick walk. Yeah, you went right around that side. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, I love Caribbean as well. The buildings aren't big. That's what I like. They're only 2 floors. So you're not having to wait for an elevator. You're not having to do all that stuff. It's set up kind of like Old Key West and Coronado, which are the moderate hotels. Port Orleans Riverside is another one. Port Orleans French Quarter, where it's just a couple of levels. And the other thing that I like that Disney does about their moderate resorts is that it's not just flush doors across the whole way. They're always indented. So if there is weather, even though you're under an overhang already, you do have that added security to not get wet by the doors being indented and set in a little bit. But yeah, there's the property. So you can see those are all
6 different countries.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jamaica. What else we got?
Yeah, Trinidad, Barbados, Old Port Royale, whatever the heck that is.
That's the main area where you
Jamaica.
Yeah, Old Port is where the pool is. The main pool is.
It is weird though that they put Riviera like it just doesn't make sense. You have Caribbean on both sides of it,
right?
But I don't know. It is what it is.
You have a European hotel in the middle of the Caribbean.
At least you're not peeing in a bush right now.
That is true.
That's my MO.
And if you're from Disney Day Drinkers, we found Benny's cousin, Carabini.
Carabini. Oh yeah, Ray brings up a great point. Is that they have it's a castaway area, which is it's themed very dock like. So it's got the big wooden pillars and things like that, and a big turf area, and then a whole playground just for kids. And it's right over by the pool.
Where is it?
You got to go across the bridge.
That's by the port. That's by
over by the pirate pool.
Yeah, it's right over by the pirate pool. It's right over the little bridge over there, and you take a right.
Yep. There's a deck with rocking chairs there too.
Yeah.
Well, journalist Skipper Sean is on his way to report live from this wooded area.
Yeah, they've got cannons over there. They've got a nice wall that you can sit on. It's not very high. They actually had a couple of nice looking pontoons on that lake too. I was going to ask about, but I think they were 24 footers in my car.
Yeah, I do see some pontoons over there too. But yeah, there's like a ton of hammocks on the beach here.
Sebastian's is really good if you've never been.
Sebastian's, yeah. We went to the bar that was right next to it. I forgot the name of it. But they had plantation.
I see Sebastian's.
Yep, they had plantation rum there as well. So seems to be prevalent over on that side of resort row. The Caribbean and the Riviera both are serving up plantation heavy. So if you like rum, that's definitely the way to go. What section are you passing now, Sean? Where are you?
Good question. I have a map coming up in about 10 seconds. Building 52.
Okay. So building 52, for all of you that don't know, I have no information to give you. So it's just building 52.
It's pink and it's nice.
But so again, it's just 2 floors, so there's not a lot of stairs. You have to bring your luggage.
I'm in Aruba right now.
What's that?
I'm in Aruba.
Jamaica.
Although I gotta say, I'm not sure if I would like to. Well, I guess the Skyliner doesn't run at night, but it's loud and it's right above the hotel.
Yeah, it goes right over the top. Yep, and over the water as well.
Yeah, next you can hear that in your room.
Right.
So that's a con for the Caribbean hotel.
Well, does it go over all of them? No, just probably a part.
It should be landing soon, right? from where you are, it should start to.
Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in. So, I mean, it goes over a large portion of it.
Right.
So basically, Jamaica and Aruba, it goes over pretty much the entire section.
Mm-hmm.
And it like in between, it's not bad. It's right where these big towers are that it's loud.
Yeah, because so anybody who's not been on the Skyliner, it's not your typical chairlift type situation. The cable actually moves as opposed to those going over the cable. So when it does go through those rollers, you do hear that chunk, chunk, chunk.
Right.
You know.
And you hear like a electric buzzing sound.
Yeah. But we don't hear it on this end, obviously. Well, you're just
right.
We're also about 30 feet above your head. So
okay, so Aruba is pink and Jamaica is yellow.
Okay.
Remember that.
All right. Will do. Make sure
I found the bridge. And okay, this is another reason why the Skyliner is dumb. Because you know what's happening right now? It's stopping. Who wants to hang up here?
No one. Absolutely no one.
No one. See, it literally just stopped. It's not moving at all. So now they're stuck up there probably for 18 hours.
But people do, I mean, people who don't like heights and things like that, like people who are thrill seekers and stuff, they want the ride to go, happen, and be over. With me, when you get stuck up in the air, I'm like, and you know, you do a little bit of a swing. So now you're like, oh, now what? How long am I going to be up here? Remember when they first started Skyliner and people were stuck up there for 3.5, 4 hours? The fire department had to come and take them all down one by one. What we did learn yesterday. What we did learn yesterday is they've put those briefcase looking, you know, luggage things in there in case they do stop and get stuck. So they do have things for you to go to the bathroom if you have to, and then I heard that there's a hook ladder or a rope ladder. Like, whose kid is going to be able to go, like a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old is going to go down a hook ladder 50, 60 feet off the ground? No one's going to do that. Come on.
That's where you say, sorry, Chooch. Stay up there. I'll see you later.
Sorry, Chooch. Jump on the top of this building right here. Watch.
There's, hang on, this area is pretty cool. It's like a playground area.
Yep.
For kids.
Not for adults?
Adults can play.
After 10 p.m., it's for adults. They put springs on the swings.
Springs on the swings. Band name, called it.
And there's the good old Riviera. But it's cool. We got some...
Oh, yeah. So, that was the play. Okay, that was the playground. Because there's the cannons. There's the wall. It's got, like, busted out pieces of the wall as well to make it look like there was a...
Now I'm going to piss off a bunch of kids quick.
All right.
Hang on.
Oh, so they do the movies
a Goofy
there
movie.
as well. Gotcha. What are they watching? The Goofy movie?
You can't see it at all.
No. It's the same color as the sky.
All right, I'm trying to find... It's kind of like a maze in here.
No, you literally just walked. The playground was on your right. That's exactly. Now you're about to go to the pirate pool.
Right. There's certain areas that were off limits.
Yep. So that says Castaway something. What is it? What does that say? It says Castaway something. Castaway K, I guess.
Caribbean K.
Caribbean K. There you go.
Yeah.
Caribbean K.
So this is the pirate pool, which is pretty busy right now. Pretty cool lit up at night, though.
Yep. No, it's a pretty big pool, especially with the fact that everybody's got their own pools at the different countries and stuff like that. But
I mean, this was probably the coolest looking one with us.
Yeah, see, like I said, it's Spanish fort looking.
Yeah, where the slide is. Yep, it definitely is like a tower, like a gun tower or something like that.
And now we are approaching the bar.
Yeah, that bar right there. Wait, what was that drink called? It was a sweet and sour rum something. Yeah, Goomba something, but it had 4 rums in it. It was really good.
So
I think some of the bar seats are swings too, if I remember.
Yeah, right over here.
Okay, so they have different areas here. Like this one here has a Banana Cabana walk-up.
Yep. And
It's the
then right to your
Banana
left is
Cabana.
Sebastian's. Yep.
And Sebastian's Bistro must be like a restaurant of some sort.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Check out what they have on the menu here.
They have 1 appetizer, 2 entrees.
Appetizer, a
That
spiced
dessert.
tomato salad. We got plant-based stuff. Nobody wants those. These are cocktails. The margarita. Caribbean.
Sean, they just called your table.
Right. Look at that. The
I
Talawal
think I had
punch.
the goat when I went there. The curry goat.
That was good.
Is that still on there? The goat?
Yeah, is there a curry goat on there?
A what?
Goat. Do they still have the curry goat?
No.
Oh, they changed it.
A lot of
There's not.
restaurants have simplified their menus as of recently.
But here's the truth of Mai Tai. Rum, orange carousel.
Yeah.
No pineapple orange juice. It's legit.
Yep. Yeah, no, Caribbean's. I mean, that whole area, both those resorts, just really are almost like their own land. You know what I mean? It's separated from everything else. It's a DVC and a monitor. Yeah, that's. I mean, look at the skyline. It's gorgeous down there.
Yeah, the pinks and the oranges and the it's just freaking amazing.
Yep.
I see a bunch of pontoon boats here.
Yep. Well, why don't you get on one?
We're about to do that.
See if it runs.
I don't think I'm getting very far, but
You can go in circles.
God, it smells amazing here.
Yeah.
Would it be wrong to like just turn the camera on the people eating?
I don't see why not.
It's Sean from Drunk Disney Dads. How's your food tonight?
No, no. What would be bad is if you reached over and like grabbed a piece, like use their fork too. Like use their fork and like taste it. Be like, wow, that's pretty good. See ya.
Bam! This is Flavor Town. Cool. So I didn't realize this, but I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of far, but no. Well, you can see the Epcot ball.
Yeah, you can see like the top of it. Yep.
It's all a little purple right now. It's white little sparkles.
That's why you got to go up to the top of Toppolinos, man.
Well, I lose service inside the hotel, so I gotta stay outside.
It's outside.
Well, I'd have to go inside to get outside.
That's usually how that works.
You sure? You can't go outside to go outside?
Ugh.
Not unless he's going to climb the side of the building like Spider-Man.
Don't throw at me at the good time.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do like to scale hotels on the outside. Remember?
I do. I have a bruise to prove it.
Yeah,
Purple Martin.
Yeah,
You know what a purple martin is?
Nope.
I do not.
Well, it's a bird, and they have purple martin bird feeders here.
Oh. I know what a purple nurple is.
Purple martin.
Oh, so those are the same things that they have at Epcot that are all over.
Yep.
Those same kind of
Yeah.
houses. Yeah.
Yep, they got the purple martin.
And aren't those birds good for eating like mosquitoes and gnats and bugs and stuff like that? It's almost like pest control without paying for pest control.
I will take your word for it, but it does not say that. So I'm just going to push the sign over because it's useless.
Right here.
Sean, get in the birdhouse. We want to see what it's like in the birdhouse itself. Yeah, we had no idea that Sean was going to be coming to us live from the Riviera Resort tonight. I was expecting to see him in his in the couch.
They are the songbirds of North America.
Wow.
They're the most sought after backyard bird. It's the largest swallow.
No, it's not. Nate.
Oh God.
Yes, it can demonstrate some extraordinary aerial acrobatics to catch a flying insect.
There we go. So yes, it eats gnats. Is what Manny just summarized for us.
Hold on.
There's a volleyball court, but both volleyballs are in the forbidden water.
Yeah.
So
well, that's not gonna work well then.
Yeah.
Yes, they prey on all insects.
Yep, including my gnat children.
Oh, snap.
Purple martin nesting area at Waterfront Park in Claremont. There you go. That's where they nest.
So
when they go
at
there.
8:20 is when I started walking from the other side of the Riviera, and I'm about 5 minutes away from being back there. So it's about a 25-minute walk around the whole lake.
But you're also
That's
talking
what-
about going to a completely other resort.
Right.
Yeah. You went by probably half of the buildings over at Caribbean as well.
Correct.
Caribbean.
Yep. Beans.
The other thing too, it's kind of confusing. So if you take, like, I get a lot of Uber pickups at the Caribbean, and every single time it takes me to the Riviera security checkpoint because the road does go through to both hotels. But
Right.
if you tell them you're there for the Caribbean, they'll make you turn around and drive around like literally 3 miles to get to the other checkpoint. It's kind of annoying. So
Oh, there's 2 entrances.
yeah, well, there's the Riviera entrance and then the Caribbean entrance. Even
Oh, I
though
thought-
the road goes through both of them, it's one road. It's just opposite sides of the complex.
Gotcha.
Right.
But Google Maps always takes you to Riviera, even if you type in Caribbean.
Gotcha.
I don't know why, but it is what it is.
Yeah, last time I was there, Riviera wasn't even built yet. It's been a minute.
Maybe you should move down here, Manny, and join the rest of us.
Once we get these mugs done, I'll have a little more free time.
Yeah, right. Surprised you're not painting right now. Show us a mug. What do you got over there?
No, I took a break. I did 8 today. Oh man.
Show us.
You can see a broken one.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. I like
Another lamp mug.
Nah, there's no way I can, because it's already hard. So there's no way I can.
So she said.
whoa. Easy. This went from G-rated to X pretty damn quick. We're going right down the alphabet with all this stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking
It
at
is a
what?
full moon ish.
Oh no. Does that mean you're gonna take your pants down again?
No. Tomorrow will actually be the full moon. And it looks like over by Universal it's pouring rain. So I'm glad I'm at Disney, not Universal.
That is one of the crazy things down here is, especially even when we were at SeaWorld and they blew the horns today and they make the announcement saying, due to inclement weather, the rides and outside shows have been temporarily suspended. And the lake that's over at SeaWorld isn't very big, but you could see across the lake, somebody was getting wet. Like it was a bad time wherever, where would we say it was? Davenport?
Yes.
That
The worst
area
city in Florida.
it was
Getting
pouring.
hammered.
Yep. And then the clouds went by, and it was about 15 minutes, and then they were like, the lightning has blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Up, Sean's back in his chair. Look at that.
Back to my original chair in 23 minutes.
That's crazy.
Where it all started, folks.
Yep.
It all
And
started
you
with the
stopped
chair.
a couple of times. You checked out menus. You checked out stuff like that. So if you want to get your steps in, this is where you would get your steps in if you don't want to go to Epcot.
Yes. And unfortunately, my Fitbit broke, so I don't even know how many steps I got, and I'm mad, but whatever.
I counted. You did 6,401 steps.
Your phone doesn't.
And now, it does, but it doesn't connect to my work thing, so they don't count.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sean is literally sitting on a beach right now in a chair. It's silly, yeah.
At
One
the
thing
Riviera.
about Disney, they do take care of their guests. They know how to make it feel and look as pretty as you can make it.
As long
Yep.
as you don't feed the gators.
Yeah. Well, behind you got a fence behind you anyway. Like it's
Yeah.
not a beach into the lake. It's just a beach area.
Well, yeah, because of that incident, they added those fences everywhere.
Yeah, the incident where the parents had their 2-year-old go into the water
Yeah.
and then turned around and kept drinking. Like that's that's not an incident. That's an asshole. That's what that is. That's bad parenting.
Well, didn't they win because there was no alligator signs?
Yeah, the signs weren't up there, but also they also killed 7 alligators, cut their stomachs open, and there was no child. They found the child in the weeds, not bitten or anything like that. So, unfortunately, the child ended up drowning.
Yep.
And there were no signs of biting or anything like that. So, all right. Well, Sean seems to have his phone probably cut out and had enough of him walking around. we wanted to talk to you guys about the Riviera. We showed you the Riviera. They make fantastic drinks, and it's a pretty cool hotel. And Sean is back. Hi, Sean.
Whoa, I'm in the
Disney
middle.
decided they wanted to kick me off their Wi-Fi, so fuck you, Disney. Just kidding.
And
I'll
you're back.
5G your ass.
And black.
Oh, you're going to say something about drinking here? Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to let you guys go a little bit early so Sean can get to work, Manny can get to painting, and I can go rest my eyes for a few minutes because I haven't done a lot of that this weekend. So I'm going to finish my Milk Ultra and finish my Bali High Cutwater. And next week we're going to we've got some ideas that we've been tossing around this week about how to continue it. But I kind of like where we're going, where we're doing resorts, checking stuff out. Manny?
Father's Day is next Sunday.
Good thing none of us are fathers.
Right. That's why we're drunk Disney dads. We're dads. Fathers are a lot better than we are. So we'll figure something out for next week. We'll go live. I know that we have a couple of plans to do some other theme parks, so maybe that'll happen this week.
Also, too, if you're planning on coming down and you want to know about some hotels, let us know which ones, and we can go live and show you around. So
We should
Yeah,
do
absolutely.
help us help you, people.
Aventura.
yeah, dude, that rooftop bar is
Is that at Universal?
Yeah, but the rest of the hotel is.
yeah, it's all
The only
right.
bad thing about Universal, you can't park there. Like, if you park over 5 minutes, they charge you $35.
Yep, that is.
So
Unless you
Disney,
park,
Take over. You gotta take
unless you're at Cabana Bay and you just park in
Yeah.
that loop and you just get out of
if
your
you
car.
get lucky. If you get lucky.
Right. But yeah, look, maybe we'll do a Universal hotel next week or something. Or maybe it'll be Friday, maybe it'll be Saturday, maybe it'll be Thursday, maybe it'll be next Tuesday. Who knows?
Maybe we'll visit Pete's Pornographic Playhouse. You never know. Number one hotel in Kissimmee.
Is it?
I don't know. Probably. They charge you by the hour, so I'm assuming it's a good time.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, before Sean grabs a drink, this really starts getting raw.
Let me tell you something.
Sean, thank you so much for walking us around Riviera and the Caribbean Beach Resort and showing everybody around. Again, if you guys have questions, please feel free to reach out to us at any time. We answer a lot of questions during the week from everybody. And if you have funny memes like I've been finding lately, or if you like a certain movie and there's a funny clip, we like those too. So feel free, have fun, have a good night, be safe, drink.
Peace.
Yeah.